answered the bell today. I'm proud of you. All right, we played our best football game to date tonight. All I can tell you is we're getting there. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. And if we keep improving each week, we're going to have a real chance. How are we going? Exactly how we're doing. Marlon Davison, come up here and lead this fight song.
All right. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, go. War Eagle, fight on the field. Never to conquer, never to yield. War Eagle, to the truth. Fight on the field. Go, go, go. All the victories, sing out the band. Hey, give it up, say it. Hey, War Eagle, with for Auburn, power to this team. Hey, come on, man.
We just attacked their weaknesses as a whole, and we really checked a lot, and so it got us into good plays. Coach Malzahn did a good job with the game plan, and we executed.
Felt like it was a good day for overall the whole offense. We had a good run game and a good passing game. Everybody made some big catches, and we just put them away.
Hey, man, I'm proud of it, man. They make us look good up front, you know. We get the ball out, we throw the ball, and when they catch it, man, they make us look good up front. So, like, we just continue to do that. We fine.
Yeah, we really just put an emphasis on, stopping the run all week. We wanted to come out and play to our standard, just come out and get a good win. So that's what we did today.
For sure, it was awesome, and it was very loud. And we got going early, and that really brought the crowd into it. And it just felt like a fun atmosphere, and it was a fun game to play in. And we're extremely happy to be 5-0.
Man, it was rocking, man. I was about to say, man, shout out to the best fans in the country, man. We love y'all. We thank y'all for everything that y'all do. And just keep rolling with us. We go prove them wrong.
The Auburn Football Review, featuring Coach Ralph Shub-Jordan.
Be sharp, be ready. Tonight's what our program's all about.
I'm proud of every one of you.
This team has the it factor.
The official Auburn post-game show since 1954. This is the Auburn Football Review with head coach Gus Malzahn, presented by Toyota.
Welcome to the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota. With Tigers head coach Gus Malzahn, I'm Andy Burcham. 56-23. Auburn now 2-0 in the Southeastern Conference, and boy, you jumped on them early tonight, Coach.
Yeah, we sure did. Tell you what, the crowd was rocking early too, and our defense played well. Special teams made some big plays, gave the offense some short fields, and we got up 21-0 before they knew it, and that really helped us, coach the rest of the game and play good football.
5 touchdowns on the first 5 drives of the game tonight. It's hard to ask much more out of your offense.
It's good. We are improving. You can see us growing and getting better each week. You can see our quarterback growing and getting better each week. And so, I think potentially we have a chance to be a good offense. We got to eliminate the turnovers. The 3 turnovers really what stick out to me now. But everything else, real pleased, and just got to keep improving.
Auburn now 2-0 in the Southeastern Conference as we take a look at tonight's first half highlights.
Javonte Payton drops deep to receive for Mississippi State. And Anderson puts his toe into it and kicks it to Payton about 2 yards deep in the end zone. He had thoughts about bringing it out, but will stay put. Play clock at 4. Stevens will throw. Flushed out of his pocket to the right. He goes down. Back to the 10-yard line. Jeremiah Denson comes on the blitz. 3 wide receivers to the left. Williams, Stove, and Cannella. Hand off to Boobie Whitlow. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. He is gone! Touchdown, Auburn! Hill with the carry. In some trouble. Noah Igbenogany takes him down. Big loss on the play. Play action. Nick steps back and he throws it up the sideline. It's complete to Seth Williams. Seth Williams still on his feet, carrying tacklers with him. First down for Auburn. Stove to the wide side of the field. Nix will run it around right in. Nix to the 5. Dives to the end zone. Nix is in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Auburn! 2 wide receivers to the right, with Seth Williams to the left. Man in motion, jet sweep. This is Schwartz down the sideline. Tiptoes the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! From the 40-yard line of the Tigers. Nix from the gun. The blitz is on. Nix throws. Seth Williams wide open. Across the 45, he's down to the 40. And down the middle of the field, down to the 30-yard line. All right, here's 3rd and 2 from the state 32-yard line. Nix out of the shotgun. Hands it off to Boobie Whitlow. Fights his way across the line of scrimmage, inside the 15-yard line, and an Auburn first down. The left hash mark, a man in motion. Boobie hands the ball to Schwartz at the 10. Schwartz cuts it up at the 5, stays on his feet down to the 3-yard line. From the right hash, Schwartz in motion. Whitlow will carry this one right up the middle. Touchdown, Auburn! Schrader out of the shotgun, hands it to Gibson, tries to bounce outside, and he'll lose a yard or two on the play. Smoke Monday comes up to make the stop. There's the snap, play action. Nix drops and he throws it. Has a man wide open, it's caught, touchdown, Auburn! Schrader will carry it off the right side, staying up the line. The ball is loose. Football is loose. Mad scramble for it, and Auburn has it. Out of bounds with 27 seconds to go. There's the snap. Nix out of the gun. Looks down the field. He has Schwartz open. 5. Touchdown! Tigers! They're going to say he went out of bounds at the 3. Boobie Whitlow, the quarterback. Whitlow with room. Whitlow to the 5, 3, touchdown Auburn! Boobie Whitlow from 3 yards out.
Coach, 42-9 at halftime, and you scored in a multitude of ways. Most of the time on the ground early on, but when you went to the air, you were also effective that way as well.
Yeah. I thought we had some real good pass plays tonight. I think we protected our quarterback well, and I think he was very accurate. And we had some receivers make some plays too. So, really clicking, and able to run the football too and be balanced, and that was a big factor. But to go in the halftime, with that lead, that was a great feeling.
Took advantage early on of some terrific field position, but you did something with it.
Yeah, we scored touchdowns, and not just field goals, and so I think that really helped. And anytime you can get it in the end zone, man, that just makes all the difference in the world. It puts unbelievable pressure on your opponent when you can get up, that quick, that early.
Running the football tonight, and you did it. I think you had 7 different players run the football by halftime tonight, including your quarterback, Bo Nix.
Yeah, and he really he ran the football well tonight. Really did a good job of extending some plays, and the zone read, made a big play on the 3rd down, and just did a super job.
What was the key against this really good Mississippi State rushing offense tonight to hold this team down tonight?
Well, last year we got embarrassed against those guys, and our guys really they took that to heart and wasn't going to let it happen tonight. And that running back is a really, really good runner. To hold him to 50 yards, that's just unbelievable. And our defense says a lot about them.
Kylan Hill had over 100 yards in each of the 4 games coming into tonight. You made a point early in the week to talk about last year's game. What was the reason to make such an emphatic point about last year's game?
Well, they embarrassed us. They whipped us up front defensively, offensively, and I showed them a clip. I showed them a clip about a 2.5-minute deal on Tuesday before our practice, which I rarely do, but I wanted them to remember. And the great thing about it, we had so many guys that were a part of that, and they really took it personal, and they came out and played good football tonight.
Second half highlights are coming up next on the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Verizon, one family, many unlimited plans, and by Toyota. Let's go places.
Good lunch. Get 0% APR for 48 months on a new 2019 Toyota Tacoma. That's 0% APR on the Toyota Tacoma. Power runs in the family. Toyota, let's go places.
Is this the new iPhone?
Yeah. I've been waiting for this all year. Verizon's got the new iPhone 11 and iPhone 11 Pro.
It has 3 cameras. I need this color.
This is so amazing. And when you get iPhone on the best network, you get so much more.
That is so cool.
Like up to $700 off iPhone 11 Pro when you switch on America's most reliable network, with Apple Music included.
Seriously, how could you get the new iPhone and not put it on Verizon?
All right, so can I keep this? Why get iPhone anywhere else when Verizon gives you more?
5-star backyards, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it.
Hey, I'm Jamie Johnson. When we reach the age of 18, voting becomes our civic duty. But what if it was our job? We wouldn't be so quick to call in sick or go back home if the lines are too long, or just dismiss the idea altogether. Elections are also how we collectively write the song that tells our story, and voting is our solitary voice. So register to vote and go get your government-issued photo ID and add your voice to the song of Alabama.
Give the ball up and over and in, I believe. Touchdown! Touchdown, Auburn!
Bo was a talent that gave us a chance.
The winner is, from Auburn University, Bo Jackson.
As SEC champions, Auburn earned a berth in the Sugar Bowl to face Michigan.
The Auburn-Michigan game in the Sugar Bowl was, and probably still is, the toughest, gutsiest, and just sheer determination and brute force I've ever seen a game in which Auburn played, on both sides. Auburn was tough mentally, they were tough physically. Michigan was every bit as tough and every bit as physical.
Michigan took an early lead when quarterback Steve Smith rushed 4 yards to the end zone midway through the first quarter. Auburn's offense struggled, but the defense kept things close. At the midway point, the Wolverines held a 7-0 advantage.
They had to stop Bo Jackson. They had to stop Lionel James. And I think you have to give them credit. They did. They shut Bo down as much as anybody in his entire career.
After halftime, the Tigers were focused on running the ball. Kicker Al Del Greco started a clutch performance, getting Auburn on the board with a 31-yard field goal. Del Greco went on to make another field goal from about the same distance with just under 9 minutes to play. The Tiger defense played with relentless effort, holding Smith to 9 of 25 passing. Trailing 6-7 with 7:44 left in the game, Auburn took the ball on their own 39-yard line and handed it to Bo Jackson.
On that last drive, you better know, Bo, Bo, Bo.
The Tigers found themselves in a 4th and goal situation on the 1-yard line. A decision had to be made. Coach Pat Dye trusted his kicker once again.
Michigan 7, Auburn 6. Hold your breath, cross your fingers, say a silent prayer for Al Del Greco. Angle to the right, the snap, the placement, the kick. It's good! It's good!
Those Michigan Wolverines cracked you, and they did. But in the end, Bo Jackson and the Auburn Tigers prevailed. They had to stop him. They never stopped him, but slowed him down long enough to make us have to kick the field goal.
Auburn rushed for 301 yards on the night. Bo led the offense with 130 yards, on his way to being named the winner of the Miller-Digby Trophy as the game's most outstanding player.
Just like your favorite mascot, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama works hard behind the scenes. Proud sponsor of the Tide and Tigers.
Tiger Walk, often imitated, never duplicated. Where thousands come together. Their passion and pride uniting into one mighty roar. We are Auburn, and you are in for a fight. Ford has a tradition too, building the best-selling truck 42 years straight. Now get 0% financing for 72 months, plus $1,500 trade assist cash on all 2019 F-150s.
Hey, I'm Jamie Johnson. When we reach the age of 18, voting becomes our civic duty. But what if it was our job? We wouldn't be so quick to call in sick or go back home if the lines are too long, or just dismiss the idea altogether. Elections are also how we collectively write the song that tells our story, and voting is our solitary voice. So register to vote and go get your government-issued photo ID and add your voice to the song of Alabama.
You may know Auburn, but do you really know Auburn? We work hard, dream big, and soar past today's limits to the possibilities of tomorrow. Auburn, if you thought you knew us, think again. War Eagle.
Just got to keep that momentum going in this third quarter, then you can get some other players in.
A returnable kickoff? No. It's 5 yards deep into the end zone. Noah Igbenogany watches it bounce. Here comes the blitz. Nix, play action, throws it. He's got Will Hastings. Hastings inside the 30-yard line.
The center.
Down the 31-yard line, first down. Nix straight back. He's going to the end zone for Seth Williams. Did he catch it? He did! Touchdown, Auburn! 32 yards. Drops, pressured, gets out of the pocket. KJ Britt takes him down. Back to the 30-yard line. To the left of Bo Nix. Nix, the handoff, Shivers, bounces outside midfield. Turns the corner at the 45 and taken down on the play. It's another Auburn first down. Snap to Nix, steps back. Has time, throws it to the sideline. And it's caught. Oh, and a catch by Sal Cannella for an Auburn first down. 2nd and 5 from the Mississippi State 39. The blitz is on. Martin right up the middle. Cam Martin head down inside the 25-yard line and an Auburn first down. Now send it. Schwartz in motion. Play action. Nix hands the ball left side. Martin to the end zone. Is he in? Yes! Touchdown, Auburn! Seconds will tick away from this one tonight. Auburn jumped out, scored touchdowns on its first 5 drives tonight, and never looked back. And the Tigers get to 5-0 on the season. 2-0 in Southeastern Conference play. 56-23 win tonight against Mississippi State.
Coach, you're up 42-9 at the half. What's the message to your ball club going into that second half?
The message was 0-0. Let's go out and play good, clean football. Let's put the game away. In the third quarter, we did that. We were able to play a lot of different guys, which is really good in late third quarter, fourth quarter, and that does nothing but help your depth.
You score touchdowns on the first drive in each of the 4 quarters tonight. So I mean, there was a tone set early in each of the 4 quarters.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do. It doesn't matter what the score is. Coming out of halftime, score, and then of course fourth quarter, that's always going to be big. And 2 weeks in a row, we played pretty good football.
Thoughts about Bo Nix's overall game tonight? Throws for over 300 yards. That's a career high. A couple touchdowns. Rushes for another touchdown. Runs the football effectively for you tonight out of your front.
He really did. He protected the football. That's the number one thing. I know he had the fumble that they got back on it and all that, but he didn't put the ball in jeopardy throwing the ball, and he really hadn't done that. And so really growing before our eyes. The things are slowing down for him. You can really just tell he's able to kind of slow down and just play the game. So that's a really good feeling moving forward.
Excuse me. You made a point to talk about the play in the trenches last year, and it turned around tonight because Auburn dominated play on both the offensive and the defensive line tonight.
That's exactly right. Hats off to our offensive line. Did a super job tonight. We're getting a little healthier. Hats off to our defensive line. Of course, they're answering the bell every week, up front and really changing games.
Back to wrap things up on the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Verizon. One family, many unlimited plans. And by Toyota. Let's go places.
You may know Auburn, but do you really know Auburn? We work hard, dream big, and soar past today's limits to the possibilities of tomorrow. Auburn, if you thought you knew us, think again. War Eagle.
For 5-star backyards, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it.
Just like your favorite mascot, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama works hard behind the scenes. Proud sponsor of the Tide and Tigers.
I'm just doing what I got to do. I mean, I got to make plays. I play linebacker. If I got to quarterback the defense, I love quarterbacking. I mean, it's just something that have grew up on me, and I don't want to never stop doing it. So it's just really a joy to be out there and just playing ball and just being on the field is just awesome, man. You know, the first play is jitters. When they go by, you make a tackle. It's like boom, reality hit. I'm playing the Auburn line. I'm playing Auburn football, and I'm playing Auburn linebacker. So I'm gonna hold up the standard, and I'm just gonna run to the ball and just try to make plays.
It's clear linebacker KJ Britt has a passion for the game of football that is unrivaled.
Right on 3, right on me. 1, 2, 3. Right.
I love ball. I've been playing football since I was 4 years old. Never missed a year, never skipped a year. Played on many different teams. One year I know I played on 3 different teams. Just ball. So ball has really been a part of me all my life. So the love for the game has never really stopped. It actually has grew just because of me learning ball. But I just want to win, and the culture to win is something that we gotta instill in everybody. So when I'm fired, I'll try to get everybody else fired up. So when I'm emotional, I want everybody else to feel my emotions, and just so we all be on one page, and so we all can play together and play great.
Coached by former All-SEC linebacker and Auburn team captain Travis Williams, Britt understands the legacy of playing defense for the Tigers.
We prepared for this moment, baby. We prepared for this moment.
Yeah, Coach T will just what the foundation that he laid, the foundation that people laid before him, and the foundation that was laid before I even got here. Just we gonna play blue collar, hard nosed football. I mean, that's just how it was built, and that's how we gonna keep it building. I mean, now it's a lifestyle. It's not nothing that we do or just try to put emphasis on. It's just a lifestyle. It's something that it's been beat into us. We're gonna be physical. We're gonna be blue collar. We're gonna make sure that we run hard, we run fast, and it's just something that's instilled in me now. It's a habit. So everything that you see me doing is not something that I just wake up and got to put emphasis on. It's just something that my coach instilled in me, and my coach instilled in everybody else in the room.
Britt grew up in Oxford, Alabama, and knows the importance of his role as an Auburn football player in the community.
It's really big. It's really a blessing. People from back home are really huge fans. People from around the city are really huge fans. So just to be able to be a part of Auburn, be a part of the football team, just to be able to go to school here is a real big blessing, just because of the light you are to people. When people see you back home, they light up, and when people see you down here, they light up. Anywhere you go, and you just say War Eagle to somebody, and they recognize who you are, just a huge blessing.
5-star backyards, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it.
You may know Auburn, but do you really know Auburn? We work hard, dream big, and soar past today's limits to the possibilities of tomorrow. Auburn, if you thought you knew us, think again. War Eagle.
Is this the new iPhone?
Yeah. I've been waiting for this all year.
Verizon's got the new iPhone 11 and iPhone 11 Pro.
It has 3 cameras. I need this color.
This is so amazing.
And when you get iPhone on the best network, you get so much more.
That is so cool.
Like up to $700 off iPhone 11 Pro when you switch on America's most reliable network, with Apple Music included.
Seriously, how could you get the new iPhone and not put it on Verizon?
All right, so can I keep this?
Why get iPhone anywhere else when Verizon gives you more?
Good lunch.
Lease a new 2019 Toyota Tacoma SR5 for just $199 a month for 36 months. Power runs in the family. Toyota, let's go places.
Auburn is on the road next week. The Tigers play at Florida. It will be a top 10 matchup. 2:30 Central Time start. We're on the air on the Auburn Sports Network with the Tiger Tailgate Show presented by Conecuh Sausage starting at 11:30. All right, this was not a sandwich game. You made a point about that, but now your attention can turn to a very, very good Florida ball club. Coach, let's talk about this week of preparation, getting ready to go to the Swamp.
Yeah, one of the toughest places to play in college football. They got a very good team, ranked in the top 10. It ought to be a good one, and we're going to enjoy this tonight, and we'll flip the page for Florida in the morning.
What have you learned now about your ball club through 2 games in the SEC? One on the road at Texas A&M, and this one here tonight in such dominating fashion.
Well, we got great leadership. I think we're good on both fronts of the lines, and you can see us growing. I mean, you see our freshman quarterback growing, our team growing as a team. Special teams, defense, and offense, everything together, and that's what I see, and that's a really good feeling. We got to keep improving, but we're in a good spot right now.
Congratulations on this one, War Eagle.
War Eagle.
For Tigers head coach Gus Malzahn, I'm Andy Bertram. On the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota.